Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. His first carry, and he stopped immediately there. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Bruce Irvin in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bruce Irvin in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. And now Oakland ready to take the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. To me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's free.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He'll rifle this
that's
one
a
deep
pick.
right side.
Oh, baby.
And will be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First carry for James Conner.
Right, and all that right now is like slowly dumbing down against the Crawfies.
The linebacker, Derek Johnson, in on the stop.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
We're closing him.
Again, it's Conner. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary.
But he's got a man complete.
Too far back.
And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
It's like GTA, bro.
So here's a 1st and 10 now.
No. It is like GTA because GTA was like that. Like it was on PS3 and it came to PS4. Yeah. No, you remember
Roethlisberger. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. A really good pickup of 28 yards. The first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Yo, this nigga didn't even go for the ball. I'm fucking screaming.
As he was throwing it.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And it's been a miserable
off
start
the
for them
blow.
offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all the way? Isn't that the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be smart a little bit. Whatever's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And Cook has it left side. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
And I have to admit, partner, that I often thought that I don't like this rule. Where the offensive player fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
I don't know where he gets the speed.
Right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Yeah. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. Oh. As he's up close to the 40.
I'm not tired of sleep deprived.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10.
Played one. Pistol pink. With that fucking apple.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson.
Oh, nice move.
20.
Oh,
he's 29 yards in the first.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. David Johnson, his 9th touchdown of the season, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Normally, bro, it just be me.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So out come the Raiders. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, y'all, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice you're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I'm done.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Carr. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
On first down, Carr. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Yo, Chief. Hey, 734. 694. Lie down.
On second down, here's Carr. Going deep here for Bryant. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They start with a give to counter. And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
29. 29. One day, down. 280. Hey, 734. Hey, here we go.
Carr to throw on second down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined?
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
All right, let's go get it now, all right?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 24.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Hurry up, let's go. Monday.
I probably won't even go to sleep,
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Roethlisberger. Staying on his feet. Now he's forced out left. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was looking for his big tight end there, Jesse James. And it's 3rd down. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash. And this one just a chippy. And Boswell's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. To Vecchio now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down. about the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
You do it later. You don't gotta do it now.
All right, let's go get it now, all right? Big.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. He's going to launch this thing way down. And got his man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Right now.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Because I keep seeing like little like fucking dots. No, I'm seeing like little fucking dots. Like, and it's like grabbing my attention, and I look and there's nothing there. I'm definitely fucking hallucinating.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Now it's Roethlisberger. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. First target, first catch, and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. They're looking for a spark defensively. When he went for that ball, probably thought he had a chance at the pick. And remember, they had 2 last week in the win.
Sleep deprived, bro.
Obviously losing here.
So it's like, I lost my, because I'm not tired. Like, I'm literally not fucking tired. Like, I can go to sleep, bro.
That doesn't mean they're going to back off at all. They figure if they
oh my fucking. Seen that shit coming.
His 10th touchdown this season, 2nd of the game. And the Steelers offense is running away with this one.
Currently,
extra point put
UE, nigga.
And that will extend this big lead.
Cause the shit I was doing before it fell through. Just, yeah, I don't even want to talk about that right now. Like, I'm already agitated.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Definitely don't want to talk about that.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequences.
I really had, like,
these things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They fake the handoff. Now Carr going for the deep ball. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time for the Raiders. 51 yards.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean,
wow, this nigga got hit.
That one, whether you're on the field or not, it permeates his way through the entire team. And I can't wait to see
fucking raging.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, holding number 66. Get your life together.
On the field. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Carr gonna throw.
Wow, just right in front of him. Yep, as I'm throwing the ball. This is just
and they are gonna set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Steelers already.
A little careless with the football.
Huh, what?
He also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing
Sometimes, like, when I play people like this, I'm not gonna lie, like, this
turbulence,
nigga
people
is
around
giving
you,
me comp.
two
He's
hands,
smoking.
get 2 hands on the ball.
Yeah, like I'm having like a real bad game. Like this nigga's just running the ball all over.
Tuck it away because you
Cannot
can
stop
take
this.
care of the ball.
It's like,
That one 28 yards
here's what
on
it
the
is.
ground.
I don't even like this
That
team
outside
anyway.
handoff to the left, that play has to warm
I
the
don't know what the
heart
fuck I
of
was
an
thinking
offensive
taking
line
this
coach because they controlled the left side where they were
Look,
supposed to.
I guess I'll be all
They
right.
didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was
So what?
swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the
one?
bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for
I'd be
this
payback.
game. Mario Edwards
I'd be
Jr.
that
there
today.
to bring him down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Yeah.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Johnson with a completion over the middle. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open
no
downfield.
punch like
You can
a
only
Lay's
cover for
punch,
so
man.
long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
better believe it.
Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Give him 9 there with a first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And this Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Or shifts past him. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, man, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the
6
ball,
for 15.
turning it over on the
Every
last
fucking
possession.
pass I've thrown
So
has been like
symptomatic.
contested.
Yeah,
I like that.
Your analysis
Can't run the ball.
symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just
Huh?
keep using it.
Yeah, go
Back to the
somebody.
air on second down. It's Carr. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
That's what you want.
T.J. Watt in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Right here. Monday, down. 280.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cooper was the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
734.
Now Carr throwing on second down. Letting one go deep for Roberts. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Double bump. Side. Like 30. 8. All right, let's go.
Now Roethlisberger. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Now Roethlisberger to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Taking it about the 36. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh my God! That's
They'll
not my
out
dad!
of the gun. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe.
You're a dick.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
Don't worry, I'm about to join you.
They tried a quick
Oh wow,
inside,
you just cut me off?
Fucking
whore. I'm about to join you on
hoping,
Spidey in a minute.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Oh, so that
open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Finds Roberts left side. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Oh, my motherfucking God.
Just inside the 5 to the 4. A good run of
Never
6
been so
yards
highly
there, gets them
disappointed in
closer to the goal
somebody.
line with
Damn,
second down coming up.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'll be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator
Oh, and he just robbed me. Coach, this nigga just robbed me, my man. Goodbye, Wakanda forever.
As his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put
I
a
hate
lot
when
of
that
time
shit
in the
happens because
offseason
then
and
it like
continues to condition
automatically like
during
fucking
the season
restarts.
in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now a throw on first down there.
Oh, I thought you was, yo, son, why I still think you playing Spider-Man, bro?
So
I'm about to get on that
completion
shit.
on first, now 2nd and 10.
For real?
Oh, Roethlisberger gonna throw. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
All right, let's go get it now, all right?
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger going up top. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now...
Oh,